Finally, we are getting a real contest. It's great for Conservatives, great for the country. Federal Opposition Leader Peter Dutton today unveiled a potent new look frontbench team. And Labor's lazy stereotypes, the mocking of the Liberals as a kind of racist and sexist, they're being smashed. This is a big day for the Liberals. And if they still lose the election or the referendum, at least they will go down fighting. They've given it their best shot. But there's actually now a chance they could win. Dutton today announced a bigger reshuffle than expected and leaves the opposition much stronger. Jacinta Nampijinpa-Price is having a meteoric rise. She hasn't been in Parliament for even a year, but is already now the opposition spokesman on Indigenous Australians campaigning against The Voice. I'll talk to her in a few minutes. Also promoted is Senator Karen Liddle as Shadow Minister for Child Protection and the Prevention of Family Violence.
There is a systemic problem in Alice Springs and other parts of the Northern Territory, and indeed other parts of the country. And a big part of the decision to put Jacinta Price into this portfolio and Karen Liddle into her portfolio is because we do want to provide a brighter future for those kids.
Well, let's see Labor now try to deflect from the real issues like it did last week. Let them say that, Dutton is just playing politics by raising the abuse and neglect of too many Aboriginal children. Let him say that to Price and Liddle, who are passionate about fixing this, have been for years. But those aren't the only two changes. They were caused by the resignation of, for one, Julian Leeser of the Liberal left. He quit as Shadow Attorney General and Indigenous Australian spokesman because he's actually for the Voice the Liberals are rightly against. And of course, the vacancies caused by the resignation today of Karen Andrews as Home Affairs spokesman. She wants to quit politics. It's nothing to do with The Voice. Now, replacing Karen Andrews is another great pick. One of the Liberals' youngest and smartest MPs, James Patterson, who certainly does believe in Liberal values like freedom, has done for years. I've known him for almost the best part of his life. He's so young. And is red hot on national security. He's been chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Intelligence and Security. Now, I predict very big things for Patterson. He's a genuine talent. He is the Liberals' future. He's just 35 years old. So watch him. And replacing Lisa as Shadow Attorney General is Michaelia Cash, who was Attorney General in the Morrison government. She'll be a safe pair of hands, and she's also a fighter, unlike Lisa. So all in all, this is a reshuffle that makes the opposition much stronger. It makes it tougher. It makes it more articulate. And give Dutton credit. He could have played safe, not taken a chance on the inexperienced Price. Could have also said, well, look, Jacinta Price actually is from the National Party, the colleagues of the Liberals in the coalition, and we should actually replace Lisa with a fellow Liberal to keep the balance between the coalition partners. But he didn't.
You want your best people on the paddock. Jacinta is our strongest voice in relation to Indigenous affairs. She has a proven track record. She's already been out there advocating in relation to The Voice, and I think it would have been silly of me to overlook her obvious talent just because of a quota.
So with these changes, the opposition is going to offer a much sharper contest, and at least Australians will now have a meaningful choice on the big issues. Now, for Price and Liddle, that will be whether Australians really should be divided by race. They're against Labor's Voice. And let Labor now say, well, the opposition is racist to oppose The Voice. We'll tell that to these two women. For Cash and Patterson especially, the biggest debate will probably be on national security and China. Above all, Patterson is a hawk on that subject. And note one other thing about today's promotions. 3 women, just 1 man, and all selected on merit, on being effective. So again, the days of the Labor smears about the Liberals being sexist, anti-women, well, look at today. So it's a big day for the Liberals. I know it's just the start of the big slog for them to get back into government, but a start it sure is.